Experience Boost raised my credit score by 12 points instantly, which is insane.
So I raised my score by 21 points instantly. Literally as soon as I pressed the button.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free only at Experian.com/boost.
The pandemic reminded us of how important diet is to health. That's why the Ajinomoto Group is committed.
So something I want to note real quick, once you get the switch loose here, you can actually take this box and like pop it right off, and that'll give you easier access and more room to play. I also forgot to mention that you may want to go ahead and just pre-snip your wires to your speaker, just so you can set the helmet up to the side, or you could just disassemble the speaker and take it with you. It's your choice. I already know what it sounds like with the other speaker, and I'm satisfied with it as far as volume goes and clarity. This one does look like it's a little bit nicer made speaker, so we may actually try using it to see what it sounds like, but we'll get to that in a moment. But for right now, you've got your box here, you know, your power and ground where they go on the circuit board. You can just snip them here if you want, or if you're real fancy, you can desolder them and solder, you know, your new wires in place onto your new circuit board, whatever you choose to do. This is our volume controls, which we're not going to be using, or our pitch controls, whatever they were. Okay, so after some contemplating, this being the factory speaker that was in the helmet, and it already has long leads on it that match the leads that are already on here, and it looks like I'm going to need the added length. I'm just going to use the factory speaker. I'm going to take the one that came out of the voice changer box here, and I'm going to take it off here, wire these two together, and then I'll have the speaker wired into this circuit board from the stock helmet. Now, I left the leads cut different lengths so that I could pay attention to positive and negative, and on the circuit board,
Raise a toast to that Ritz cracker taste and a toasty, crunchy chip. Ritz Toasted Chips.
While the world fights uncertainty, Crow will help you embrace volatility. Crow.
Actually Tara's boyfriend, and she left Wes for him. That's right, he got totally fucking rossed from Friends. Now during the scene we also are shown Tara and Sam's mom, which we're not shown in the movie. She's listed as a 40-year-old guzzling white wine in the bar area and falling all over school. So if that gives you any idea where her character's going. Another scene that happens is the scene where Kyle Gallner, Vince, pulls out the knife on Chad. They just, in the movie, they just go real quick, hey, you get out of here, and then they cut to him pissing. In the script, this is where you get introduced to Dewey again. He walks out up to Vince and he says, hey, Vince, why don't you put that thing away, leave these kids alone, and come have a drink with me, because I'm Dewey and I'm getting hammered in a bar. And Vince goes, fuck you, hits him in the side of the head, and then Dewey immediately goes down, and Vince starts stomping Dewey and beating the fuck out of him. The bartender yells that he's called the police, and then we finally cut to the scene where Vince is pissing. That scene pretty much goes the exact same way, except for he's driving a truck, and he doesn't die there. He has a completely different death scene. He gets in his car, we find him miles up the road, and that they paint the picture really well for Vince's death because it sounds kind of freaky, actually. He realizes he has a flat tire, and that his brake line is pulled, and he thinks it's Dewey, so he's cussing him the whole time, talking about how he's going to kill him. But they paint the picture really well because his car breaks down and he's in the middle of a 2-lane road with wide open fields on each side of it, which just sounds creepy in my mind if I'm thinking about it. But he gets out, he gets underneath the car, and what's really cool is these boots walk up, and Vince can see the boots, and he's like, fuck off. And then you see the gown, Ghostface sparkly-ass fucking gown, drop down into frame, which would be a badass shot. It reminds me of all the bathroom shots on Scream. Vince at this point is underneath the truck working on it, and Ghostface stabs him in the thigh, and then as Vince tries to get out, Ghostface